Y bienvenidos a una nueva entrega de Vamos a jugar a Vampiro. Bueno, a algo llamado Bloodlines. Bueno, que sea Bloodlines 2. Tengo mis serias dudas de bajar el nivel de dificultad, porque la verdad es que creo que nos va a resultar un poco destrozo. Recuerdo que estábamos en el sueño de Fabian.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
¿Ah, sí?
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
Paranoia.
That's nice and all, but
¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿O es un...?
Tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Oh. Yo soy una pareja de uno.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
No eres la típica víctima.
You, though. I mean, you don't fit the mold for being sleepless in a Seattle body bag, if you pardon my saying so. Now, if your eyes were an inch closer together, or you owned a dog named Sven, or delighted in crunching on kettle chips in an art house movie theater, then maybe I could see it. Are any of those things true, Miss,
What? No, and I'm Verona. Just Verona. What the heck are you talking about? You are a detective, right?
Oye, Macabian.
Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help.
Pero este señor no es agente de
I went out
policía.
last night with the girls. Went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing. Weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Vamos a ver, vamos a investigar. Investigamos. A ver qué no encontramos aquí. Inspeccionar. La cruz de Santiago. Una cruz metálica decorativa desgastada y con la punta afilada en un extremo. De esta forma se denomina la cruz de Santiago. Lo vi en la década de 2020 cuando murió Pandora. Pero también en el pasado. Cada vez en un escenario de crimen distinto.
Now this was familiar.
Sí.
Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchantment of Whitby Island. It might just be a line in the tourist brochure, but you had to check these things.
Droga de espíritu para extraer información de los cadáveres.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
De objetos.
Death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Oh, estoy hablando con una amenaza a muerte. Qué olor más interesante.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now listen, I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer.
Oh,
Huh. So Miss Verona
esta manera de interpretar las cartas mola un huevo.
Well, yeah.
Ojalá todo el juego fuera así.
Yes, I suppose so.
Bonita letra.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course.
Te has marcado un poco.
Good quality paper. I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out.
Bueno, un placer. Amenaza de muerte. Adiós.
Thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
Aquí hay algo.
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Evento de resonancia, sangre en curso. Va, estos son eventos de resonancia. No me tiene...
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her... Seattle... Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And...
Asesino de las barras. Vale, vamos a ver. Bueno, aquí podría hablar con Verona, pero vamos a ir al archivo. Oh. Hola, señor.
How's it hanging, Harry?
So good, Fabio.
Tengo bastante, sí.
Hey, come closer for a moment.
And food for you, Fabio.
Well, thank you. You won't miss it. Keep it real, Neil.
Nay, Mr. Bright.
A ver si encuentro los archivos por alguna parte. Aunque bueno, este es un juego de esos de... Bueno, casi nada es interactuable. Solo puedo interactuar con 5 cosas. Pero bueno, es lo que hay.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. Not the best conversationalist.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué coño puedo hacer ahora? No puedo... No puedo hacer nada con esto.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
¿Cómo que no? Los sifones oficiales. No. Soy el asesino de las barras. ¿Hola?
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I thought I was on the right lines already. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Pues nada. ¿Por qué demonios esto no funciona? No, 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 no. Ningún botón actúa. ¿Por qué? Estoy flipando un poco. ¿Está esto bloqueado o qué? No puedo interactuar con esto. No hay nada que me permita hacer nada. Bueno, pues no sé si voy a interrogar a alguien. Con este señor no puedo hablar. Teóricamente son los archivos.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
¿Dónde guardamos los casos sin resolver?
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the rebar killer?
Huh. Yeah, right.
Ah,
My
no puedo
granddad
utilizarle
taught me
archivo.
about it. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding.
Venga. ¿Qué del vaso calzo,
What's
William?
spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
Realmente esto es un no juego, porque he estado en el lugar correcto, pero como no me habían dado la conversación adecuada, no podía hacer nada. Es un poco como una mierda, ¿no? O sea, déjame adivinar. Ahora puedo, ¿verdad? No. Ese, voy a archivos. Hola, señor de archivos. No. Archivos de las barras. Dice que rebusque.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Estoy alucinando. Esto es muy cutre. Bueno, vamos a hablar con la testigo. ¿Dónde? Si es que la encuentro ya. Ahí no puedo votar, porque evidentemente sería hacer trampa. O no está preparado para que un hombre salte. Hola.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
Bueno.
From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Oh,
Exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Please, stay here. Make yourself comfortable. My colleagues might be a little unsanitary, but you can always trust a police officer. The trick, I find, is to figure out exactly how you can trust them. Trust them to take extended coffee breaks? Obviously. Trust them to lose paperwork? Naturally. Trust them to get irritated when you purloin their supply of paper clips to construct a vital scale model of a crime scene? Always. Anyway, you'll be safer here, within this magical circle of trust.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this
Wi-Fi.
will focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars.
hostia, es la primera vez que veo.
Unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind.
Ha dicho guafa. Como wifi. Madre mía. ¿A qué parece
Do
usted?
you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
A ver si me deja ahora hablar con él. No. Esto está bugueado. Pero de mala manera, además.
Seattle PD, full of drunks. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with...
Bueno, voy a irme a otro sitio. Ya que no puedo hacer nada con esto.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
¡Hombre, un bar! Discoteca. Bueno, algo.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Bueno, vamos a hacer de Johnny Silverhand.
Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Vale, este es el vampiro. No, no puedo detectar vampiros aquí. Qué raro. O son todos vampiros. Son todos vampiros. No. Oh, aquí hay alguien.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Así, ¿has oído hablar del asesino de las
I was
barras?
wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter, Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
El asesino del bar Maco es el mismo que el modus
The
operandi.
Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
O sea, ha dicho la espada de San Jaime en lugar de la espada de la cruz de Santiago. Es curioso. ¿Por qué debería quererte ahora? Porque era un experto. La teoría es que actuó no logramos atraparlo.
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. We lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it.
Bueno,
I
nos
better
vamos.
go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Tengo que ir a hablar con Silky.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Might I just take a tipple?
It's the act, friend Fabian, that makes a relationship real. So act.
That's better by a country mile. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
¿Dónde está Silky? Silky. ¿Es usted?
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
Luego hay un cazador suelto.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Joder, menudo capullo. Vamos a ver.
Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her.
No, vamos
Beer
a
was
Hole
cheap
in the
at
Wall.
Hole in-
Una velocidad supersónica la que va.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
¿Cuánto de la fiesta de un punto de fiesteras?
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none too friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. It's useful. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. Blip, bloopy, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
Un sujeto te estuvo rondando un buen
There was
rato.
a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact.
Vamos de birra, sudor y lágrimas.
Beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh,
Must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of stale, spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Tufillo de cemento fresco.
Whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Hostia, viene de acusación que me he hecho una mesa de billar. O sea, la mesa de billar me ha dicho que no tengo bolas. Vamos a ver.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
Vamos a mirar, vamos a ir poco a poco.
Verona said she'd been to...
Vamos al Porter Glacier.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
Vale, no tengo que ir a hablar con Lu. Hay que buscar pistas, que no es lo mismo.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood.
Sí, por lo menos Fabian es simpático.
Need to feed the egress.
Comparativamente con Fire es... Que por cierto, viendo vídeos de otras personas me he enterado que Fire se supone que es una mega vampira del lore de quinta. O sea, que se supone que...
Kids to look after? Let it all go. Peace and serenity is just around the corner.
Bueno, de todas maneras tampoco hemos gastado nada.
Verona remembered the map.
Macom. Macom. Esto está por
Our
aquí.
city is wounded, but this earth is a distraction.
Espera. Hay algo que necesito. Necesito sangre.
Food, drink, whatever you can.
Why grind?
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
Bueno, si es un
We
trago.
don't know how many moments we have left. Let us steal this one.
Bliss can never be denied.
That is just what I needed, Miss Shelby. My thanks. I have work to do before the end. Don't go anywhere.
Keep your eyes towards rapture, dearest detective.
Dice actualizado.
Cops think they own the place.
Sí, seguramente. Yo no me había enterado hasta ahora.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
A ver si encuentro el barmazo. Mira, hasta aquí.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
Sí, más
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Sí, y además ahora a nivel de poder cuenta más el tiempo que en otra cosa. Que si eres... cuenta más la potencia de sangre que no la generación. Así que... eso está guay. Eso a mí me gusta, la verdad. Es una cosa del... mundo de tinieblas, el que hicieron... el de vampiro, el Requiem, que eran reglas que estaban guays. A ver... ya me puedo ir para otro lado. Vamos a ir a ver al príncipe. ¿Qué edificio en estado? Ah, no. Sí. No estoy muy seguro. Sí, estado, sí.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb. And not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
Quizás debería ir a la construcción, quizás. Antes de decirle algo al príncipe Campbell.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up. I headed down to the...
A saco. ¿Vamos a atravesar la iglesia? No. Pero me huelo algo a que va a haber combates aquí dentro. Algo me dice que tendremos un combate todo temprano por aquí. Y que el cementerio este... Ay, el cementerio este. Ay, qué viejos recuerdos esta zona de construcción.
There was that same scent of concrete pockets I talked about.
¡Hola! Hoyitos, ¿qué tal?
Nope, had nothing to say.
Ah, mira, este es el olor. Es el olor.
Place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access.
Foto de Verona. Una fotografía de Verona que aparecía en la pendiente improvisada de un ghoul. Está arrugado y un poco estropeada. Si da cierta distancia sí que se diera cuenta.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
I went down to
voy al Dutchman. A ver si puedo salir de aquí. Sí.
In your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
Encontré esto en un refugio de un ghoul.
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead.
Vamos a ver cómo vamos de pistas. Barra de hierro. Amenaza de muerte. Tiene que medir sus recuerdos. Se ve que Verona se lo iba al Dutchman. Dijo que había empeñado algo que Yelena necesitaba. Vale, vamos a ver a Aurora.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums. I had a question to ask.
Vamos a la casa de empeños de Aurora. ¡Hombre!
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
Teniendo en cuenta que tengo conversaciones con la mitad de los objetos de por aquí, no me extraña que coleccione objetos. ¿Qué me recuerdo en particular?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
Una jovencita muy apurada.
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this
Super
one?
lineal.
Ah,
Max Power,
yes,
super
that
lineal.
one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Oh, Dios mío, se ha movido un poco.
I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Oh, Ravenna.
Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
¿Sabes por qué empeñó el
Did
relicario?
she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
¿Cómo el negocio?
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm off. Keep any interesting prizes for me.
If I find something I think you like, I'll be in touch.
Relicario de Ravenna. Ese plato está un poco arañado y deslucido y desprende un ligero olor a aceite de pachuli. Lleva dos letras grabadas en el dorso de L, con una escritura muy florida. Contiene dos fotos de una niña de unos 10 años de pelo oscuro. No se la ve muy contenta. Pero el tío Nico de la casa de empeños de Aurora a cambio de un resguardo. Vale, puedo hablar con... Puedo ir a la comisaría otra vez. Vamos a la comisaría y vamos a hablar con la señora. ¿Puedo volver a ir aquí? Por favor, no. Solo me hubiera faltado que me hubieran dejado. Y respondiendo Max, es muy lineal. Punto A, punto B, casi todo combate. No tiene mucho. Hola. ¿Vas a ganar mis caras? ¿Por qué no?
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Bueno, vale.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
Háblame de este relicario.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Ahora resulta familiar.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
Esto en un callejón sin salida. Pero si te equivocas, lo bueno es que te vuelve.
Nothing to say to you, detective.
This wasn't good. I'd gotten off on the wrong foot. Forget.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
El Glacier se acordan de usted.
They remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing.
Usted al Macon, perdón.
Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macon bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
Usted al Hole in the Wall.
You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Intentando atrapar a un asesino. Solito me es indiferente.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
Sin lugar a dudas.
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
Hemos resuelto el caso. Bien. Vale, no hay nada de ficheros.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up.
Hablar con el príncipe y luego impedir el asesinato. Ático, cómo no.
What do you want?
Hola, Rien.
Ah, Fabian. Well,
¿Y cómo hemos tenido para hablar?
really get the chance to talk.
you're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Dile que Santiago
Tell
vuelve a
him
Sando.
Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Probablemente.
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, a pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
Creo que he visto por aquí algo. Aquí. A la Bonk. Vale, ahora tendríamos que ir... No, al atrium.
thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Ya, señor Amor, que soy yo.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
And I appreciate you too. You are just a fantastic security operative. Thank you.
You're welcome. But, I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you're on the list.
Bueno, voy a tener que alimentar.
Could sneak me in the back. No? Never mind.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to. Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
This is police business, ma'am. I just have a question.
Police business? My. I do hope you read me my rights.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her. And not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
Tengo la pista de un asesino.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin? I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Y no. Hay que subir arriba. Y esta gente no me deja pasar. Esto parece más de vampiros. Este está bloqueado. Hola, Hollywood, ¿qué tal?
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna, maybe I should get on the trail.
Vaya, hombre, he llegado tarde.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas en la novida?
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
¿Te mataron aquí?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
¿Alguna otra marca herida?
Marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out.
¿Y la muerte que las demás?
You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours.
¿Quién eras en realidad?
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Qué duro ha sido eso.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Hola, Rosalind.
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Lo siento, mi príncipe.
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Buenos días,
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
Estamos celebrando.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
Oh, ¿qué es ese el tema de los Carstairs?
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise, which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
Mis sirenos para sus hermanas sois muy diferentes.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon es autodidacta.
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire.
¿Mi sireno es desagrado?
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Si hay un delito, cuente conmigo.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. Just to solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
¿Cómo consiguiste
Might I
trabajo?
ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Mira que os llevéis bien.
That's a good job you two get on like a house on fire. Am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
¿Qué borde que es esta señora?
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I do the rounds properly before going to see her ladyship.
Y lo vamos a dejar aquí, en los años 20. Muchas gracias por seguirme y